Okay, writers, so now it's time to revise, and you've seen this word a lot, but I'm going to I was about to say review it again. So do we remember re is a prefix that means again, and vise comes from the root word which means to see or to look. So when we revise, as you can see right here, when we revise, we can look at something again. And today we're going to look at the story that you want to publish for our fairy tale celebration. So I have a story by a former second grader of mine. He, I believe, is an 8th grader now. And he did one in 2nd grade. He did his fairy tale adaptation of Jack and the Beanstalk, the real story. What he did is he wanted to change things to make things seem more fair. So we're going to do a fairy tale checklist, and before we get into his story, let's just see what we're looking for. So we're going to check either complete, if he always did it on every page, sometimes if it was here and there. Not yet means we really didn't see it. So first, you're going to be a teacher with me today. We're both going to be teachers looking at this story. Fairy tale adaptation. It says, I wrote my own original adaptation of a fairy tale. I changed the characters, setting, or events. Okay, so we're going to look for his own story. Fairy tale beginning and ending. I chose a fairy tale beginning and ending. Spicy details. I spiced up my story with sense details. Unfreeze the characters. I tried to bring my people to life with details, talk, and action, and dialogue, right? Internal thinking too. Suspense. I added suspense by slowing down the action, using repeated words, or adding ellipses. So we're looking for these things, guys. We're looking for, did he write his own beginnings, but especially we're looking for spicy details, unfreezing the characters, and suspense. So here we go. Jack and the Beanstalk, the real story. Hey, I am the giant. Do you know the story Jack and the Beanstalk? That is not the story. So, I am going to tell you the real story. Long ago, in 1632, I was playing Boggle. Okay, that's interesting. He actually gets our attention here, and he did the long ago. So it's not exactly a fairy tale beginning. It is interesting, right? And he's talking directly to us. Then I heard a sound. It went creak. Nice detail. I went to the door, but nothing was there. Then I ate an apple. Then I went to my library, see my gold. And see how this says chips? This is a way of checking and editing. You don't need to worry about that though. And when I went to see my gold, Jack ran out the house. Oh, how that boy was sneaky. I like that word, sneaky. And look at how he did it in boldface. He crawled under the door, then down the beanstalk, and then in his house. I like that word crawled. That's some action right there. Then, when I went to see my gold, it was gone. I was shocked. I wondered, who did it? That's internal thinking. I thought it was the other giant or the villager. So I got, That's his way of adding suspense there. Like an echo. An alarm. I got him or her. It was a little boy. How can you get in my house? Said the giant. Well, you have a key under your mat, said Jack. We have to talk about taking and borrowing, said the giant. Nice dialogue on this page here, right? So why are you taking my gold? Said the giant. It is because I am poor and I need your gold. said Jack. Okay, you can have my gold, said the giant. There's dialogue here too. Thank you, said Jack. But Jack was a bad boy. He called 911 on the giant. Then the giant was in jail, with Jack having all his gold. The end. It is not the end. P.S. The giant got out of jail and got the gold, and it says, and ate Jack up at the end, I believe. That's a funny one, huh? I like this story a lot. So let's take a look. I want you to grade this with me, okay? Okay. Was that their very own original story? Like, it's not copied from anywhere? What do you think? I think yes. I think totally. Fairy beginning and ending? Not yet. No, I didn't see those things. What do you think about spicy details? I remember that one that had Creek on one page, but I didn't see a lot of spicy details on other pages, so I'm going to give that one a sometimes. Did he bring this character to life with internal thinking, dialogue, and action? Well, what do you think? I don't know. He's talking quite a bit. There's quite a lot of dialogue. Playing a game, hearing a sound. Crawled. And here's internal thinking. Got him. I definitely think there's a really good job with the dialogue. I think that maybe he could have added a little bit more action and internal thinking. I don't know what you think. I'm going to give it a sometimes. And what do you think about suspense? He did it on that one page. Like, He did it a little bit. He didn't really slow down the action before, though. So I'm going to give that a sometimes. I don't know, and maybe you disagree. You're a different teacher. So this is what you're going to do with your story. You're going to look through it and see what you have and what you still have to work on. This is really, really helpful because now you have a plan of what you can do and how you can fix your story. All right? Now it's your turn. Get on to Seesaw and check your own story.